So, all right, let's get started. We both ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gain the power of the
welcome you
two. Sorry. Go ahead.
Welcome you two. This is gonna be our little game. We're gonna compete, and the idea is who can press more buttons without passing. If we pass 3 times, we lose the game. He's recording his side. We'll be posting that. I'll be posting on my side. We each have our own little question. It's his turn to go first. Well, it's obviously first time we try this, he goes first. You're not too far from my knee, so that's lovely on the mic. He is ready to go with his. Mine you can see on the screen. I just kind of skipped that one because it was fun. And go ahead. What you got?
You gain the power of the Force and receive a lightsaber, but you're part of the Sith regime. Now, for me, I'm definitely going to be pressing the button for the fact of... I mean, as much as I've played a bunch of Star Wars games, and watched the movies, I've gotten more of an idea that Jedis are just dicks. I understand that with their beliefs and everything.
Yeah.
But there's like so much more you can do if you actually had emotion. I mean, yes, there was Anakin Skywalker. He went to the dark side, but it was because he was being suppressed and not given the chances he was supposed to be given. Because everyone thought he would have been better off if they just held back. Just let him continue, and I'm pretty sure he would have probably been better off and actually helped out with Mace Windu killing God damn it, Palpatine, rather than.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm already frozen. Because when you said he was repressed, all I can think is Monty Python. I'm suppressed! People are calling out! I'm suppressed!
But,
right.
As of with the Sith, I mean, yes, there is the going to the dark side, but, I mean, you also have free will to do what the fuck you want without there being any consequences like what you do with the Jedi. So...
Yeah, definitely. I would join the Sith, too, only because I love the Sith. I feel I would be more at home with them than the Jedi, since the Jedi are kind of like, they care about others, and I don't. I care about is Sarah, and maybe the few friends, but that's about it.
Well, I'm definitely pressing the button.
Right. So I got, press the button, I will revive all the dinosaurs. But, the dinosaurs will get on top of the food pyramid. I do need a serving of dinosaurs a day. Yes, I think I'll press that button. What would I hunt though? Which ones? Probably a Myosaur. Let's start there. I think what they meant was food chain, but food pyramid. I'm right there. Let's do it. That was a great dilemma. So go ahead, Boogie. What you got on your side?
You can control people with your voice, but you might damage their brain. Oh God. You know what? I will press it. I'm not going to use it against people I know, but I'd rather use it against people I despisely hate. Like that way, if it does happen, I don't feel bad for it. Sorry if I'm being evil around here right now. First...
Hey, you joined the Sith Empire.
Exactly.
Alright, so here we go. And Sarah walked in just now, so welcome home, Sarah. I was asking her to be quiet because I didn't want to interrupt you there.
No, it's okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. I got, you get to read any book you want in the world, but every time you read a book, it is burned and nobody will be able to read it again. Is that copy or like all of the books of that type? Because if that's the case, I would like to burn all the Saxon math books.
Why is that?
Because I always hated those. I would read it from beginning to end, and at the very end be like, that was a wonderful story about the quadrilateral, or, whatever triangle. I didn't even care anymore. Just, I hated those books. Yes, I will slam that button emphatically. Alright. What you got?
It says, you meet your celebrity crush, but they read the embarrassing pickup lines your followers sent you as your crush on your blog. I guess it also depends here, because I will admit my man crush is Wayne Brady. I've liked his fucking acting since Whose Line. And then there's Jennifer Lawrence. on that side. So
Whose line? It would be Colin Mockery for me.
yeah, he's pretty hilarious. But I think I would actually go with it myself, just for the fact of both sides would find it more humorous than embarrassing, and I would just be able to be okay with that. So I'm pressing that.
Yeah, you get all of Batman's gadgets, but Batman kills your parents and your dog.
Well, he's just a big fucking hypocrite. His ideals is not to kill anybody.
Batman. And your dog. No! Actually, I wouldn't feel too bad about my dog. And, well, the nice way of saying it, life insurance policies. I'll do it.
You could live forever, but you have to watch everyone you know and love grow old and slowly die over time.
Well, that's the problem with immortality. You may be immortal, but no one else is, so I don't feel that's too bad. So what's your choice? Did you hit the button or no?
I think I'm actually going to pass for the fact, yes, I'm immortal, but right now I'm in the state of, I don't have a lot to live off of, and I'm actually okay with what I have. And, go ahead.
I'd kind of be the same way, because I'm happy with this,
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's my first one of I will not. Wow, it's actually pretty close, too. There's like 51% people that said they would and 49 that said they wouldn't. Huh.
You become a successful game developer for the rest of your life, skilled in all relevant trades, and love your job. But you only create fishing simulators, and a number of people in only the hundreds respect you as a game developer. Well, that's kinda... do we need more fishing simulators? Honestly, I ask you all. I say I will not hit that button. That's just mean.
And to be honest, I haven't played a fucking fishing game since PlayStation 2.
I never played any of them. I always thought they were pretty gay looking.
Yeah, the only reason I got played one is for the fact it was laying around in a pile of games that my grandmother ended up giving me, so I tried it out. I'm like, within the first 5 minutes, I'm bored.
Yeah.
You'll be able to instantly make friends with anyone you meet, but you can only have 10 friends at a time. To get a new one, you would have to get rid of an old one. I'm already going to have to say no on that for the fact of I have more than 10 friends. In real life and through Xbox Live and through the internet.
It'd be tricky to decide who to keep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of my friends are obviously in other countries, and it would suck not to have any here. Alright. Power to never fart. But you can smell and hear every time another person farts.
Now, how far is this going? Like someone across the world ends up farting, you'll smell it?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Do I want that?
Oh God! You need to look. You need to look at like the average on how many how many farts are like within the first minute.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna hit that, but there's my 2 passes.
Same here, so we're tied. You'll meet your most favorite celebrity in the world, but you have to marry them and raise a child with them. What? Am I? What? I don't see the downfall here, though.
Actually, I do, because my favorite celebrity was Robin Williams.
Wow, that would be necrophilia there.
That would be... Well, it's not saying alive, and the weird part there would be the male part, so it wouldn't work either way. Well, I guess you could adopt, but...
Yeah.
Still kinda... I don't think that...
Well, then again, I guess you would probably be part of the... I want to say it's France's culture. It's one thing. Whenever they would like their loved one would die, but they would marry them even after death. I want to say it's France. But...
I don't know. I know that they did like after death marriages in Asia. I can't remember which countries, like Thailand, I want to say, or somewhere around there. But I don't think they're allowed anymore. So. All right, here we go. My turn. You bring one relative life at will for as long as you want. But the time spent to them will be times by 10, and taken off your life along with a 0.1% chance of instant death every time you use the power.
Oy.
This sounds confusing, but I think I got the gist of it. Basically, any amount of time I spend with them, 10 times that will be taken off my life. And then every time I call them up, I have a thousandth of a chance to get deaded, something like that.
Yeah, it really depends on your luck there.
Hit the button. I know, I'll hit the button. I think it'd be worth the time to spend with my grandfather. He was in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Hitler. I want to say it's World War II. I'm so bad at this. He has so many good stories. I always enjoy listening to them, and I wish I had taken the time to write them down or even record him. And we always had meant to record him. We never got that chance, though. He eventually lost his mind before we were able to. So yeah, I would love to do that.
You know the answers to any question in in all of existence, sorry, past, present, and future, but nobody will ever believe you ever. Wait.
Oh, that sucks.
So, wait. So, I don't know.
I want to see someone do that in college. Just be like, I know the answer to everything. No, you don't. Sit down and just shut up.
Like, you would actually give them the fucking answer to it, and they're like, you cheated, didn't you?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this could also work with Powerball in just some way. I would have to like think of some conniving scheme to actually get it to where someone will write down the Powerball numbers that I say that are it. And then that's probably going to be like a big investigation on then trying to figure out how I got the Powerball numbers because no one will believe me how I got them.
Yeah, like you hacked the system. Oh, I really knew.
I would press it. It would be kind of interesting on my side for that.
Alright. I was already excited as you said the Powerball. I was like, get someone to ask me about it, okay?
You will become a master painter, but you are only able to awake at night, meaning you sleep at day. I'm cool with that.
That's what I do already. I sleep after it.
Yeah, so,
Alright. I agree with that one too. That's a good one.
And besides, I mean, if I'm becoming a master painter, I can just basically choose my hours when I sleep because I'm making my money off of what I paint. I mean, hell,
Yeah.
that one person that painted like 2 strips of blue and got $40 million off of it, it's gonna be easy for me.
Yeah. Alright, I just like winced reading this one. Are you ready?
Good.
You get $1 US every time you blink. Well, I'm glad they didn't say Canadian, number one. That would have just been like, really? But, you get the $1 US each time you blink. However, when you blink, you get a really sharp pain in your eye, and you go blind for about 10 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
Now the question is though, is like, does it like tack on over time each time you blink? So if you're like in 5 seconds left of the pain and you blink again, does that go to 15 or does that reset at 10? And if that does stay at reset at 10, it makes me want to blink as much as I can and just wait 10 seconds for the pain. You know?
So here's the main question then: do I want the money, or do I want to be blind? Well, hang on, no, hold up. I would figure the timer would reset while you're asleep. You know?
Yeah.
So there's that. And then, of course, you can eventually train yourself not to blink as often. So I think this would be fine.
Yeah.
Just don't go out in a storm. You don't go near fans. Things that dry out your eyes more. I could even learn, to just put actual eye drops in them and just tape my eyes open. I could deal with this. Yeah,
and don't do
right.
eye staring contests. For some reason, your eyes want to close during those.
Oh, yeah. I won't purposely start them. Someone else will notice first, and I'll be looking for it. Anyway, alright, I will hit the button. That seems fair.
Wow.
1% of the people have pressed the button. 69% said no thank you.
You are a ninja, but no one will ever see or hear you again. Oi. That's basically being like a ghost, technically. Eh.
But think of this. You could get all the jobs you wanted. Mostly. They wouldn't notice they gave it to you.
That or just basically walk
Maybe
into a
this
bank,
won't
take as much shit as you want, and walk out and be rich that way.
Hey, yeah.
No one will be able to see or hear you at all, so... And even though, yeah, speaking of putting this to the living now, I mean, even though I won't be able to see or hear me again, at least in a way I'm actually providing.
Yeah, I like this. This works.
And on top of that, if I end up getting somehow hired by the CIA or some shit, and they decide to terminate my contract and kill me to hide secrets, they can't do that because they won't be able to find me.
There is a pill that will suck all the fat out of your body, and you will be at 0% body fat. I'm pretty sure you need some, don't you? Like, I'm not saying you need like a lot, but you need like some for heat or something like that. Anyway, but there's a 50% chance you'll die. Well, 50% chance of living, not having to exercise. Let's do it. People gotta die at some point.
You get an Alienware laptop, but you can never download games. Now, to be honest, I'm okay with that. For the fact that I would probably put more manpower toward just using it to help with my videos and shit. Cause I'm not really much on the big side of being a PC gamer. I mean, I would like to be, but I'm currently in the works of wanting to actually build a PC, but I probably wouldn't get Alienware.
Yeah, actually, we made ours custom, and maybe at one point I'll show everyone what we did with it. But we had to do, well, I had to do a lot of research into figuring out what all it needed, why it needed that, and then figure out what was the best thing to put into it. And yeah, it's nice, and I'm never gonna say I wouldn't use it for my because we didn't make it that way. It's i5 or i7 basically, the motherboard and processor. The i7s are more for video making, and i5s are more for gaming or you know high-end graphics, but not that high-end and not for manipulating them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have it for my channel because I put in an i5. Oops. Anyway, my turn. You become Pac-Man. You can eat all you want. Bivum? I want to be a Vum. Anyway, but there are ghosts chasing after you, and you must eat cherries to eat the ghosts. Where's the downfall? Number one, I can point out to everyone the ghosts. Who doesn't mind cherries? Cherries are delicious. Wait, hang on. Well, then there's those ones from Washington State, which are kind of bitter and... Oh, who says? Just cherries. Eat them.
Only type of cherries I do not like is when you go is the ones that taste like cough medicine from like ice cream shops and all that. I can't bear cough medicine type sweets. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the only downfall. But then again, able to eat. And then again, it makes it also interesting. Like, what does a ghost taste like?
Sarah mentions black cherries, and I think we do.
You obtain enough money to live your life worry-free in any place you choose, but you can only spend it on the bare essentials of life. You can't go to work for money either.
Well, that's fine.
Well, I don't know. It also depends, I guess, people's point of view, because my bare essentials in life right now is food, water, shelter, Wi-Fi.
Yeah. But here's my thought. That's just for you.
Yeah.
So you have money you can spend on someone else's essentials, and they can spend money on the actual entertainment. So yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do this. My turn. You and a person of your choice can choose any power you want, but the person you choose has a 50% chance of trying to kill you with their powers. All right, hold up. I choose the powers. That's how I'm reading this. Any powers I want. Alright, hang on, what's Sarah's opinion on this? I choose it as I get to choose the powers. I totally read it that way. Anyway, you're probably right, but I choose to read it that way, and I will say yes, because I could just give them telepathy. Good luck killing me with that.
Well, there is Professor X's telepathy, where it can actually give you a fucking big-ass headache. You find the source of internal life, which can be shared by all humanity. This discovery also grants every human being empathy for their neighbors, ending all conflict. But you must give up your own life, and no other human will know of your sacrifice. Huh. I don't know, like, but, I mean, yeah, it makes everyone happy and all that, but then if everyone gains immortality, that's going to definitely overpopulate the Earth to the point to where we would have to be desperately doing research just to branch out to go other places.
We wouldn't be too worried, yeah. We'd be
yeah. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. I take back what I said now thinking about it, because if we actually all came together and shit, there would be so much more shit we can actually do. Because, I mean, yes, me with my, I'm Christian, but I'm cool with what everyone else's, what their beliefs are and all that. I honestly, if there's a question I have about it, I'll ask them about it. But, I mean, if we can all just come together, I think our technology would probably be more advanced than where we're at now. It's just war, money, and religion I think those are the three things that are basically keeping us from doing whatever the fuck we want. And, I mean, and I wouldn't really care about getting, or to know, or get the knowledge from everyone to know that I'm the one that sacrificed myself. But if I'm bringing everyone together that will be for the better of humanity, then yes, I'll press the button. I was thinking about it not, but then I started thinking about it more. But yeah, I'll definitely press the button if it meant better shit for the future for everyone.
Alright. So here we go. We're gonna hit my side, and what do we get? We're gonna have some fun here. Wow, okay. Free ice cream for the rest of your life. But for every pound of ice cream, you gain 3 pounds of overall body weight. Damn it. Actually, I lose this one. Because, number one, I don't like ice cream. Actually, you know what? Just so I don't lose, I will hit the button. But because of this, I don't need ice cream. I don't like it. I'm safe.
Wow.
I have the best for hit the button because I won't use it. That counts as not hitting the button, I think. And I hope you all enjoyed this. I lose the game at the last question. Alright. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good one. Boogie, you have any closing remarks to say?
No, we'll just go ahead and see you in the next video if we decide to do another one.
That was fun. I think we probably will.
Yeah.
Alright. See you next time.
Bye.